the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I can do no less in service for the original. Not a bad idea. Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. Far.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
You have my gratitude. My thanks, sir. Take this as your reward.
Come to think of it, 'twas here in Melve we first encountered Sir Ulrika. I remember it as if 'twere yesterday. Few places have left so deep an impression on us as this.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing material.
Good day, sir.
I've more than my fair share of troubles as 'tis.
You're welcome to stay a while. Why not rest your weary feet?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles. myself. But enough about me. Did you...
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Now here's a welcome sight.
This won't last long.
Aught I can do for you?
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Well met. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure. Welcome.
Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir.
Unless I'm mistaken, aught we require is already in our possession. We have reached out.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? Oh, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort. One that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phasus is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more. With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
Pray, follow me.
Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my tomes. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope.
Would you mind coming over here? Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead.
Here you are, sir. From me to you. You came to see me?
The letter mentions the name Phasis. I believe we've heard it uttered before. By Lady Elena, no less. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me, if you would.
What's got you in such a good mood?
Oh, someone talked about this.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient...
We shall remain here.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to that letter than we yet understand. I trust you will get to the bottom of it. And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Though I cannot be sure, and should you learn something, would you be... Truly? Then my mother and this man are... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. What ought I to do? How I tire. Pray, take care if you travel to Batar.
My sword arm could use some work.
Not within whatever happens here, anyhow. Even the best of us has its limits.
I kept just about my sword arm could use some work. I'd sooner stay out of battle.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Oh!
There's no shame in living life with
Perfect.
I can ask for no more than that. We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Right you are. Ah, I see you've found the spectacles. Shall we deliver them to the rightful owner, Magistrate Waltar?
Always another errand to see to.
Can't wait for the new equipment.
spell is too much for one such as me.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude. I'd sooner be left out of political matters. Thank you.
I can make no sense of this. I must confess,
Oi, keep your distance.
Here to ask aught of me,
nice to see you again.
This job. Better be working. It's too bloody early. Suppose I best get on this.
I have no issue falling asleep.
It's hard to imagine a world empty. Never should have taken this shit.
No shortage of ignorance.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
drivers can be a decent source of gossip.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you in. The time. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. We've got rattlers! Keep in mind that our foe has a resistance lightning. I will protect you. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. I suppose I ought mention this as well. The pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Materials, eh? I shan't...
That's a cavern entrance, I espy.
Shall we make our way over to it? During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Tis a ballista, Arisen.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Nicely done. Come, follow my example. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. This ends here! No harm shall come to you. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack. This Oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
Careful now! As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire one. Most impressive, Master.
But seem I've some catching up to do.
That is certainly worthwhile. Let me get that. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Then I shall remain by your side. Phantoms! To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage. Whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of things. A heavy pack must at least among them. This is our best chance of conquering. Give it a push while it's standing on one leg. I would be glad to assist. Thank you.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our Master's wishes.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. I would abandon any such fool ideas if I were you. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. Our eyes are our allies. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. I could have done no better. Nice to keep your legs on! Splendid. Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favourite prey. Quickly now! I am here, by your side. Stay with me. Come right back.
Do not waste this chance. Let's press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Oh, few materials are more coveted than this. It makes all our efforts worthwhile.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. Over here, if you please.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of greatest value. So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose...
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Is this your most beloved you bring before me? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring? I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept.
Well, well. Colour me.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent. Such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest at your leisure. Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender of mortal debt. Yet lighter pack makes fleeter foot, and challenge nimbly met. So grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. You may hear my riddles as oft as you come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, so grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous So, this is your prize. Do you consent to give it to me? Well, well. Very good. That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. Come to test your wits. Is ever the first we keep fond in our breast, and ever the first that eclipses the rest. You know of the Seeker's tokens, I trust. Those keepsakes of a fondly remembered journey. Yet where was it that you found your first? Retrace your steps if you can. You might make a new discovery. 7 days, shall we say, ere you return? May your journey...